N.W.A has a biographical picture. Still waiting on my NKOTB biographical picture, but I'll take this. Straight Outta Compton. So Straight Outta Compton is the biographical picture of the group N.W.A. It really concentrates on the three main characters of N.W.A, who are Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, and Eazy-E, played by some good talent finds. These guys did a good job. Not just the main stars, like the little cameo artists that are in this movie that play younger versions of artists you know. They either look like or look and act like the people they're portraying. It's almost scary. Just proves to me that time travel is real. They did like the Bill and Ted. They just went back into the past. They're like, hey, come with me. Let's be in a movie. As young you, of course. Who else? But in this movie, this group of friends, they're from Compton. They have big dreams, you know. They write down lyrics and rhymes. They want to make rap music. But the cops will rough them up for no reason whatsoever. Like, three black guys on a street corner. They must be slinging dope. So then they form their group and they start getting more and more famous, and it just hits the media. I mean, what these people did to the music industry was a huge thing. People from that walk of life didn't have something. They didn't have a voice. They'd be like, oh, look at that. Beach Boys just came out with their new album, and I guess Kokomo's a great place. That's relatable for me. And these guys hit, and it's like, holy shit. But it was important nonetheless because it was a voice. I mean, it's like one of the main things, the backbone behind a lot of their music was the fact that these cops would just rough them up. So like, yeah, fuck the police. So they made that song. It was just this huge thing. You're like, I can't believe that happened. They cannot say that about the police. Good day, sir. About sir. I said good day, sir. And it got on the map a lot of other artists that you know in rap. I mean, odds are if there is a rap artist out there, it was really big. He somehow was influenced by Dr. Dre. If you still don't know who Dr. Dre is, he's the one who wanted to shoot Ethan Hawke in Training Day. That's your simplified version. I really dug this movie though, man. I saw it with a crowd. When the music would start playing, it would hit in the movie. They would start singing along to the lyrics. Usually that shit irritates me, but it was just such an energy in the auditorium. Everyone was having a good time with this movie. It actually improved the experience. I mean, not the experience would have been bad. I'm just saying there was a lot of positive energy in the room, and I loved that shit. This movie really hit me. It was great to see these pioneers in this movie go, you know what? I see this and I'm gonna sing about this. Anything that rattles the cages of the conventional, usually I'm there for that because I like that shit. And I love that the different characters in this movie got time to shine. At first I was like, oh, this movie is all about Eazy-E. That's interesting. I didn't know it was gonna be like that, but here we are. And then you're like, oh wait, it's about Ice Cube. That's interesting. Okay, so now the movie's about Ice Cube. Nope, now we're on to Dr. Dre. Okay, now we have Dr. Dre. I mean, they all have screen time together, but different sections, different chapters of the movie concentrate on different people. And this is a great way to tell the different sides of the story, and you just get a whole well-rounded picture in there. 100% accurate? I don't think so, personally. There are some things you can look up and read about, and you're like, that's just nowhere in this movie. And it does make sense, since Dr. Dre and Ice Cube, they both produced this movie, and so they have their say in the movie, and they're like, we're still out there doing stuff. We don't want to look like dicks. Maybe we did some dumb shit when we were young. Let's just kind of not show that near. Times change. People change. That's one of the things I liked about this movie also, is you take three guys from the same neighborhood. They have the same career path. You give them a lot of money, and they're gonna end up in different places in a few years. And that's what this movie shows, and it does illustrate that there's no precondition to it. It's like you can take someone from a neighborhood, give him a lot of money, he's gonna end up here. Take someone else from that same neighborhood, give him a lot of money, he's gonna end up there. Some end up in good places, some end up in bad places, but you forge your own destiny. In the end, guys, Straight Outta Compton really impressed me. I enjoyed the shit out of this movie. I loved the music, I loved the vibe. Whether or not everything that might be skeletons in the closet is in this movie or not, it's irrelevant. Because the movie is damn entertaining, it has the feels when it needs to. There are two scenes in particular I straight up man-teared the shit out of my eyes in. I'm saying Straight Outta Compton is worth watching and worth buying on Blu-ray. Alright guys, so Straight Outta Compton, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.